Hello everyone, in today's video I am back for the first cash stuffing of February. So this is for week number 1 of February. As you guys can see, I have changed my setup a little bit. I wanted to get it refreshed for y'all. I know it's been a while since I've had a new setup, so I flipped my little mat over and I did the pink side for February, and then I got a few new items. I did get a new mat as well, but I thought the pink was perfect for this month, so I'm going to leave it like this, and then I'll introduce the new mat probably next month. But in today's video, we are stuffing a total of $1,352. So let me go over my daily income with you guys. On Tuesday, I made $226. Wednesday, I did not work, but Thursday, I made $456. Friday was $404. And then on Saturday, I made $266. Now, today's stuffing is going to be a little bit different than normal. I don't usually do my bonus cash stuffings in this type of video, like one of the first weeks of the month, but I completely forgot to do my end of the month bonus cash stuffing for January. So definitely stay tuned at the end of this video for my bonus cash stuffings. I will be stuffing some extra income at the end of this video. That being said, let's go ahead and get this money counted. We'll get organized and we will get stuffing. Alrighty, y'all, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 20, 40, 60, 86, 20, 40, 60, 87, 20, 40, 60, 88, 20, 40, 60, 89, 20, 40, 60, 80, 1000, 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 80, and 93, 10, 25, 35, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 51, 2. Got some brand new ones there in the back, so definitely have to be careful whenever I'm counting those later. But we are working with a good number of hundreds, so that is going to be great today. I hope you guys are having or had a great week. This video should be coming out on Sunday, so Super Bowl Sunday. Let me know in the comments who you guys are going for, if football's even a thing, if that's something that you're even interested in. Maybe you're just there to watch Taylor Swift. I don't know. I'm excited for Usher. The millennial in me is just very excited to watch him do the halftime performance. So let me know down in the comments what you're excited for this Sunday. But let's go ahead and get straight into bills. So starting off with rent. Rent is getting $300. So we'll definitely just use some of those hundreds. And I did just do my consolidation video, so most everything in here should be consolidated as well. 1, 2, and 300 going into rent. That brings this envelope to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1000, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 20, 40. 1640 now in rent. Subscriptions is up next, and it's getting $10. So let's just pop a $10 bill in here. And that brings subscriptions to $120, $130. Cell phone is getting $25 this week. So let's do a 20 and a 5. So 20. Now we aren't working with a lot of small denominations, which might actually, now that I'm thinking about it, might actually be a problem for this video because I did just consolidate. If that becomes the case, I have some money here and, other envelopes and stuff that I can switch out. So I might just do that a little bit later. But now in cell phone is 1, 2, 50, 70, 90, 310, 315. Electric is up next, and it is getting $30. Let's go ahead and put this 10 back. Keep putting some change up there if we can, and let's do 2 20s instead. So 20 and 40. That brings electric now to 1, 2, 20, 40, 60, 80, 305. In childcare, I'm throwing $70 in this envelope. So we'll do 3 20s and a 10. So 1, 2, 3, 20, 40, 60, 70 going in here. That brings childcare now to 1, 2, 3, 50, 70, 90, 410, 425. $425 now in childcare. Internet's up next. It's getting $10. So we're just going to pop a $10 bill in here. And that brings this envelope to $130. Now, with the next couple envelopes, I was looking at my insurance. So I did switch insurance this year, and it's a little bit more than I thought it was. So I haven't been budgeting what I should be budgeting. I have since then upped these amounts, and I'm going to go ahead and put 10 in dental insurance. It used to be 5, but I need to up it to 10. So $10 going in here, and that brings dental to 20, 40, 55. Same with health insurance, and it's 15 going in this envelope. So let's do 40 instead. 15 going back. I'm sorry. That's not right. Let's do a 20 instead. I'm going to put that 5 back up there. Grab a 20. And 120, 40, 150 now in health insurance. Lastly, in this binder is my investing, and I'm going to put 250 in here. These are all hundreds. So let me grab 100. I'm going to save one for later. And then let's do 20, 40, 60, 80, 220, 240, and this should be 250, but let me make sure. 1, 20, 40, 60, 80, 220, 40, 50. Yes, perfect. That brings investing to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20, 40, 60, 80, 1,000, 20, 40, 50. So $1,050 now in investing. It's likely that I will do a placeholder swap with this money on my next unstuffing. I've told you guys a lot recently, this is going to be it for actual investing. So right now it's not getting used. I am saving up for other things, so I'll probably just house that in my bank, and I'll do a placeholder swap on the next unstuffing video. But that does it for this binder. So what I'm going to do really quickly is I'm going to make some change, and I'll be right back. Alrighty, let's go ahead and get into cash envelopes. Hopefully that's enough change. If not, I can make more. Not a big deal. But I think I do. I just have this one little dollar in here that I need to put into my savings challenge, and I forgot to write that here. So $1. And then going into gas, I need to fund this with $20 so that it'll be 30 in here now. So 30 now in gas. Now with groceries, I went a little overboard this week, but I had to get those items like tinfoil, parchment paper, like just those random items. So I'm going to go ahead and throw $110 in this envelope. So let's do 20, 40, 60, 80, 1. And then let's do 2 5s, 5 and 10. 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 5, 10. Okay, so $110. I think I used mostly all of this actually, so it's probably all going to get depleted anyway. My spending, I'm putting 40 in here, so I'm just going to do 2 20s, so 20 and 40. And date night, my boyfriend and I had such a good time on our last date. I did deplete this entire envelope, so I'm going to throw 25 in here. So I'll do a 20 and a 5. And then I told you guys I'm saving up for a snake. So in my Zora envelope, which will, eventually be my reptile envelope, I am putting $25 in here, which I think what I'll do is 25 and 15 makes 40. So I'm going to do 40 instead. This envelope now has $65 in it. Tides is going to get 10 as always. So I'm just going to pop a $10 bill in this one. And it now has 10. And then before I close out this binder, I'm just going to go ahead and throw this dollar into my dollar challenge. So $230 went into my cash envelopes, which leaves $402. So let's go ahead and get into my short-term sinking funds. Starting off with Christmas. Christmas is getting $25 this week. So let's do a 20 and a 5. 25. So 125 now in Christmas. We're going to be skipping over the next few. Now, I have another birthday coming up. It's my mom's birthday in April, and she wants to go to a concert out of town. So I'm going to start saving up for that. We're going to get a hotel and do all that, do dinner and stuff. So I'm going to put 25 in here. And then I'm probably going to put some extra whenever I do my bonus cash stuffing. So this envelope now has $25 in it. It's nice because I do have a sister, so we get to always split the cost whenever it comes to birthdays and Mother's Days, Christmases, things like that. And it definitely helps. Skipping over holiday fund. The next one's going to be Valentine's Day, so next week. And I've already bought my son some Valentine's Day cards and some Valentine's Day goodies. So this is very well funded. But in household essentials, I do want to even this envelope out. I'm going to throw $8 in here. So let's do a 5 and 3 ones. So 5, 6, 7, 8. That brings this envelope to 20, 30, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. Home decor is depleted. We're going to stuff that one, I think, on the bonus cash stuffing as well. And car insurance is up next. It's getting 50. So let's do 2 20s and a 10 to make this one 50. That brings car insurance to 1, 50, 70, 90, 200. Sports and clubs, so back to school is getting skipped for now. I will need to start stuffing that one soon-ish. But sports and clubs is getting 25. So I'm going to do a 20 and 5 ones. 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Those nice crispy new ones. Yes. That brings this envelope to 1, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. $125 now in sports and clubs. In self-care, I'm going to throw 25 in this one as well. So let's do a 20 and a 5. Yeah, 20 and a 5. And that brings self-care now to 20, 40, 60, 75. Lastly, in this binder is YouTube, and it's getting $10. So let's go ahead and just pop a $10 bill in here. And that brings YouTube to 20, 40, 60, 75. So $75 now in YouTube. I did have to pull some money out of this envelope to pay for some of the goodies that I bought for my setup. And I do have a new mystery challenge, which, oh, I forgot to mention to you guys. So I will be scratching some of my mystery challenge today as well in my bonus cash stuffing. So something else to look forward to. But that does it for this binder. Let's go ahead and get into my long-term sinking funds. Alrighty, so we're skipping over a lot of these. But let's go ahead and get into baby all the way to the back here. Actually, I'm going to have to skip baby really quick. I don't have a 5 up there, which I will need. But let me see what I can do in emergency fund. Maybe I can come back and stuff that one last. So in emergency fund, I'm adding $4. I'm sorry, $4. I'm adding $24. So let me do 20. That would be 30. I might do that. So I'm going to put 6 back. And I'm going to grab 30 instead. So a 20 and a 10. I think that'll work out. That brings emergency fund now to 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 10, 20. 120. Did I do that right? If I put 6 back, yeah, that would be 30. 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 10, 120. Okay. 120 now in emergency. Now my Roth is getting that 100, so $125 going into Roth. Let's do 120. Do I want to do the 5 ones? I think I'll do this 5. So 125 going into Roth. That brings this envelope now to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 525. $5,525 now in Roth. What do we have in the boys? Okay, so my son's envelope is also getting 25. Let's do a 20 in these 5 ones. So 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in his envelope. That brings this one to 1, 2, 3, 3,005, 6, 7, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. $3,725 now in his envelope. Now I'm putting $35 in Saveopoly, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw 40 in there instead, and I'm going to pull a 5 back because I'm pretty sure I have a 5 in here somewhere. I do. So I'm going to do 20, 30, 40 instead, and that'll leave the perfect 25 that I need for the baby envelope. Now, before I do that, I do need to scratch. I need to roll to see what I'm saving next week. So let me grab everything that I need. All right, so we did roll for save 35 last week, which is what we put away this week. Let's see what we're putting away next week. All right, next week we are putting away 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 is save $40. So we'll have to budget that for next week. All righty. Now that we are, oh no, we're not done. I gotta put that $25 into baby first. And then we can switch over to the bonus cash stuffing. All right, 25 going into baby. And that'll end off the first week cash stuffing for February. So that brings this envelope to 1, 2, 3, 4, 25. So 425 now in baby. Perfect. Okay, let me go ahead and get my setup changed over a little bit, and I'll be right back to finish the bonus cash stuffing. Alrighty, y'all, let's go ahead and get into this bonus cash stuffing. Now, if y'all remember, I did have to use half of my tip out for one of my cash stuffings a couple weeks ago. So this is actually for the other half of the month. And I probably should have wrote this in blue now that I think about it, because I did all of January in blue, but I was on the pink thing for February. But this is for January. So this is for the second half of January. The total is $238. So let me just get that counted and organized really quick. 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 60, 1, 60, 70, 80, 90, 2, 10, 20. That's 220. 5, 30. That's 30. And then this should be 8 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Perfect. 238 from the end of the month. Now, this isn't totaling 238 yet. I needed to do my mystery challenge first. There's a leftover of like $78. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get that done, and then I'm going to finish the amounts here. So in my long-term sinking fund binder at the back, I now have some new challenges. Now this is going to be a monthly challenge that I do. So I'm going to figure out how I'm going to do January, because I obviously have it, but January is over. So I don't know if I'm going to maybe do it. Well, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 8 spaces. So I might do an extra one each month. I don't know. We'll see. But this one is February's, and I need to go ahead and scratch. It would be 2 a week for me. So I need to scratch 2 of these. Let me get my coin. Okay, I found one. It's one of those like smush coins from the San Diego Zoo whenever we went to San Diego. So let me go ahead. I think I'm going to pick, I think I'm just going to go down the line. So I'm going to pick these first 2. And let's see what we're going to put away in this stuffing. So that's 20. Now I will be sure to link the shop that I found these at. I did find these on Etsy, and I will be sure to link these. So we're doing 20 and 15. So $35 is what I'm going to stuff into this challenge today. So 35. Let me get this off of here. Perfect. Let me go ahead and throw $35 in here. So 20, 30, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 20, 35. Now, I will be doing what I do in my Saveopoly challenge. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and scratch 2 more, and that'll be for the next time I can stuff these, which I'm not sure I'll be able to do them in my next cash stuffing because I didn't make as much this past week. But I will try to do them at least maybe one of the amounts next week, and then I'll have to carry it over to the following week. But I'm going to go ahead and go down the line again, and this will be for the next time I stuff, which will be... that is $5. And you know what? It's only $10. I actually might be able to make that work in my next cash stuffing. So that would be great if I could do that. All right, so $10 for next week. But I wanted to go ahead and get it started in this cash stuffing because I had the extra funds. So now that that's done, I need to go ahead and allocate the remaining amounts, and I will be right back. Alrighty, y'all. Now this should work out. If I did the math properly, this should zero out in the end, but I only put the amount in a couple of envelopes. Let's go ahead and get into my short-term sinking funds and get this finished. So in this binder, I'm going to get into birthdays again because like I mentioned earlier, it's my mom's birthday in April. I almost said October, but it's in April. And I'm going to put $43 in here. So I think that's 3 ones, and I'm just going to grab 20, 30, 40, and then that is 3. So let me add this to the stack. And that brings birthdays now to 20, 40, 50, 65, 6, 7, 8. So $68 now in birthdays. Also in this binder, I'm going to switch over to home decor, and I'm going to add $10 to this one. I did buy some new organizational like shelves for my home, which I am in love with. And I'll actually link, I think I have in my Amazon storefront, I want to say I have like a home list or something like that. I think it's called a home list, but I will add those to that if you guys are interested. But 10 going in here. So that one now has $10. And then in my self-care, I want to add $25 more to this one. So going to the back, I am going to, do I have a 5? I think I might do 40 instead because I have 15. So let me grab 2 20s. So 20 and 40. So self-care now has 20, 40, 60, 80, $100. All right, that does it for this binder. Let's go ahead and switch over to my long-term sinking funds. Starting in this one, I'm going to go ahead and put $10 in my annual fee. So let me do just a $10 bill, I think. And that brings this one to $10.25. This, of course, is for my credit card's annual fee. It's $95 a year. And I'm going to switch over to dental fees next. This one's going to get $25. I've mentioned this several times, but I need to get some work done on my teeth. So I'm trying to save up for that. I'm going to do a 20 and a 5. So 25. That brings dental fees now to 1, 2, 3, 50, 70, 90, 5, 400. 400 now in dental fees. For car maintenance, I'm going to pop a 20 in here. So let's just throw a $20 bill. And that brings car maintenance now to 1, 2, 50, 75. So $275 now in car maintenance. I haven't got to stuff these in a while, so I wanted to go ahead and throw some money in the next like 3 or 4 envelopes. New car is going to get 15. Let me do a 10 and a 5. This now has 1, 2, 10, 25. So $225 now in new car. New home, same amount. Why don't I do, I'm going to do 25, I think. I'm putting 15. I'm sorry. I'm going to do, dang, that's not going to work. Let me just do a 10 and a 5. So 1, 2, 10, 25. So $225 also in new home. I might have to go back to my son's envelope because I won't be able to do the 5 in wedding. So going back to his envelope, anytime I have extra money, I always like to put some in my son's envelope. I am going to, oh, how much do I have up here? I have 40. I need to make some change. Let me just make some change really quick. I think I have some in my Saveopoly. So scoot that over. And then 10 and 2 5s. That should work. Let me grab this, put that in there. And then let me grab 25 for my kiddo. That brings his envelope now to 1, 2, 3,000, 5, 6, 7, 20, 45, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50. So $3,750 now in his envelope. And then that last $15 is going to go into wedding. And this, of course, is for a future wedding. So let's see. Getting back here, 10 and 15. That brings wedding now to 1, 2, 3, 50, 60, 75. So $375 now in wedding. And that does conclude today's cash stuffing and bonus cash stuffing. If you liked this video, please give it a like down below. And I hope you guys have a great upcoming week. Thank you guys so much for joining me today, and I will see you in a future video. Bye.